All right, read. Listen to this. Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord.
It says, seek ye out the book of the Lord. Do what?
And read.
And what?
And read.
Give me Isaiah, Revelations 1 and 3. It says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord, Mr. Gardner, and read. Not the Quran, not the emerald tablets, not the book of the dead, not the coffin text. It says the book of the Lord and read. That we may live. Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 3. Blessed is he.
It says, blessed is he that do what?
That readeth.
That what?
That readeth. And they that hear the words of this prophecy.
You see that? So we must read the Bible. Now give me Isaiah 1 and 3. Because I want to show you why you don't know your nationality. You think you black, but you're not. That's the color in the crayon box.
That's right.
Up in when you associate the color black, it's usually impure, dirty, evil. But when you look at these red people, they call themselves white. Why is that? One white is opposite of black. You got to think about this, Mr. Gardner. They calling themselves pure when they're the devil on the earth.
That's right.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
So it says the ox know who owns him, and the ass is a donkey. He knows where his master lives. But us as a people is going to tell you about Israel. Read.
But Israel doth not know.
We don't know where we came from. Most of us say, well, we from the motherland. And we're like, well, what's the motherland? Most people say, well, what's the motherland? Mr. God, what's the motherland? They say Africa, right? How you think I knew you was going to say Africa? Because we was taught that. Parents and grandparents up to your age, through the churches, the school system, they taught us the motherland was Africa.
That's
right. They say us black folks are African, but they got like 3,000 tribes of Africans.
Right.
So which tribe did we come from? If you look at some of these so-called conscious people, they all claiming Egypt. So why are we all claiming Egypt when they still have 3,000 tribes and like over 2,000 different islands? We don't know who we are. We don't know where we came from.
That's right.
That's what it tells us. When we seek out the book of the Lord and read, God blessed us and he taught us our identity.
But Israel,
But who?
But Israel doth not know.
We don't know who we are. That's Bible prophecy. Read.
My people doth not consider.
Guess what? We don't even consider that we the children of Israel. We don't even consider that we the gods of this earth. And we read the Bible. We read the Bible. You know what else? Why you think? You know why else? You know why I think you don't believe in the Bible? Because it's Christian churches that's open up every Sunday. Give me Romans 9:13.
Bring it
Do
on.
God love everybody? Do God love everybody, Mr. Gardner? Huh? Are we going to find that in the Bible? Because the Bible says, seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. Guess what? We read now. We read. And we learning the truth. Listen up, brother with the white hat. We out here for y'all. You say your grandmother, she passed away. What else?
And she told me that we were related to the Benjamin tribe.
You was related to the Benjamin tribe. Did you know that was on here?
Well, I mean, let me finish.
Yes, sir. I'm listening. Go for it. Go for it.
Okay, well, I'm 71 myself.
Yes, sir.
So that's damn near 200.
Give me Romans chapter 9 verse 1. I'm listening. You said 71.
Yeah.
Your grandmother told you I was from the Benjamin tribe.
Yeah.
I'm listening. Listen up, Mr. Gardner, while you waiting on your bus.
The book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 1. I say then, hath God cast away his people?
God didn't cast away his people. Read.
God forbid. For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin.
Mr. Gardner, you are an Israelite according to the Bible, and you must repent.
That's
Brother
right. That's right.
Come holler at us. We are here for you. Brother right there at the pump, come talk to us. You so-called Hispanic. Guess what? You're not Hispanic. You are an Israelite according to the Bible. And right now you're in the midst of sin. What is sin? Brother with the white hat, what is sin? Y'all been to church, I'm sure of that. And if y'all haven't, I'm more than sure your mother or your grandmother went to a Christian church. Can anybody come and prove what sin is according to the Bible? Read what you got.
The book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin,
it says whosoever committed sin, read,
transgresseth also the law.
Read that again. I don't think they understand what you read right now. Read.
Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law.
So the Bible says, whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law. Read.
For sin is...
Sin is what?
For sin is the transgression of the law.
Sister with the Dallas Cowboy hoodie on. Sin is the transgression of the law. Brother with the dreads. What's your nationality according to the Bible? Tribe of Judah? How do you know you're from the tribe of Judah? Alright, so give me Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. So if you notice what you're supposed to be doing knowing that you're from the tribe of Judah. Just the 10?
I mean, that's all I know. I know too much.
Don't take this the wrong way when I ask you this. Are you gay? Where will you find that in the 10 Commandments? It's not in there. Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy.
That's how you know there's more than 10 Commandments. Just that simple alone. Alright? The 10 Commandments is an umbrella for the rest of the commandments you find in the Bible.
That's right.
What you got?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel.
Now who?
And now Israel. What doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
So you know you're from the tribe of Judah. Let's find out what the Lord requires of you. Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways.
In some of his ways.
To walk in all his ways.
What you gonna congregate today? What you gonna congregate today? The Bible says we must walk in all his ways.
Oh, no, I mean,
Why not?
I don't know. Something just told me to stop, to be honest.
That's the spirit of the Lord.
That's right.
That's why I hit a U-turn and just pulled up.
All praise be to the Most High. But this is why we read this to you, because the Bible says He requires us to walk in all His ways. All of them. When did Christ congregate? You a Judite, you say you've been looking at history. We black folks, so-called, God put the knowledge in us. So take an educated guess. When you think Christ congregated?
I'm assuming Saturday.
That's an educated guess. But let me prove it to you out the Bible. You know what that's at in Luke? Luke 14? 4 and 14. I want 4 and 14. I want to read down a little bit.
So Luke 4:14?
Yeah. In Luke chapter 4, verse 14. So you said from the tribe of Judah. Question. Do you believe the whole Bible? From Genesis to Revelation? Including the Apocrypha?
Yeah, I suppose I do.
You gotta know this, man. Because right now you sound like a Christian. They go to church and they just believe it because it sounds good, and that's what everybody else does.
I never really been the type to go to church. I didn't feel it.
All praise it. The spirit wasn't there, but listen to this. Read.
The book of Luke, chapter 4 and verse 14.
Yeah.
And Jesus returned in the power of the Spirit.
And so we talking about Jesus. Read.
In the power of the Spirit into Galilee. And there went out a fame of him through all the region round about. And he taught in their synagogues.
He did what?
And he taught in their synagogues.
So Jesus taught in the synagogue, which is the church, the school of learning. Read.
Being glorified of all. And he came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up. And as his custom was.
As his what?
And as his custom was.
What did he do?
He went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day.
What day?
On the Sabbath day.
So the Bible says that the Lord requires us to walk in all His ways. You have any children?
I got 7.
All right, cool. The oldest. I'm gonna stick with the oldest. You tell your son or daughter, clean this room before I get home. Is that a suggestion or a requirement? It's a requirement.
That's right.
You go to work. You slave, you deal with Esau, you mad as hell, you ain't getting paid that much, living from check to check. You come home and the room looks exactly, if not worse, than what it was before you told your child to clean. How would you feel?
I have a problem.
You're gonna have a problem.
That's right.
Do you think the Lord have a problem with you not congregating on the Sabbath?
I'm like, yeah.
So what you gonna do about that?
I
You gotta change that. You congregate with anybody?
that's all.
You get a flyer?
Yeah, I got one right here.
All praise, look at the back. At the bottom. That's our contact information. If you in this neighborhood right now, you definitely don't have no excuse not to come to the school. Because that's like what, 10 minutes down the street?
Right, yes, sir.
It's around the corner. So if you got a whip or call with them, bring you behind to the school because the Lord not playing with us.
Right. That's right.
Especially if we know who we are.
What is a nation? community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.